Jake Claver is back with a 3-digit XRP price prediction if certain triggers happen. We're also going to explore this new article. XRP is being tested by the world's largest financial institutions, and I got a ton of other context around this. You're going to want to hear it all. Let's first start with Mr. Claver.
I think that we're going to see the adoption for on XRP. I do believe that we're going to see it settling the back end of the stock market, but that is going to require the price appreciation that many of us have wanted. And that is going to come through the supply shock and the geopolitical events that we've talked about. So let's say that does happen this year, which again, I feel like everything's there for that to work. You know, again, short term inside this year, I do think that it's highly likely that we see that type of price appreciation. And when that takes place, you'll see banks and institutions start to settle it when they issue stable coins. So, you know, RLUSD being issued on the XRPL or on the EVM sidechain. You got JP Morgan now using G Treasury. You've got a lot of Ripple services and their partners utilizing their stablecoin and XRP in their infrastructure. So anybody that's associated with Ripple Prime, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Goldman, Citi, I think all of these parties, once XRP is the price that's required, will all be using it to settle between each other alongside, you know, other financial products that they'll probably be participating in. So, and then we'll also see like Evernorth, we're going to see treasury companies, we're going to see companies hold XRP on their balance sheet in significant amounts in order to pay fees to settle on the network. And also, you know, as an asset to be able to offset their liabilities. And yeah, I think all of that could very well happen here in 2026.
It's interesting to see like the total differences in what people think is going to happen to XRP's price. When I interviewed Stephen McClurg, the CEO of Canary Capital, they launched the first spot XRP ETF. If you ask him where he sees XRP's price in 2026, he doesn't even believe XRP will get to its all-time high. Jake here, on the other hand, is taking the complete opposite view of XRP. If certain events happen, could go into the hundreds of dollars. So obviously I'm rooting for the Jake Clavers of the world, not the Stephen McClurgs of the world. But what do you guys think? I know XRP's price is at like $1.40 today. How do you think this plays out in 2026? What price are we going to be at come New Year's this year? All right. I want to hear from you. What is the price? And it could be anything. Let me know down below. All right, let's get into this article here by Times Tabloid or Times whatever, February 5th, 2026. So brand new. And we're going to try to avoid some of these ads that are really frustrating. Crypto researcher Smoke has renewed attention on XRP's institutional trajectory by emphasizing that the asset is currently being tested by some of the world's largest financial institutions. In his post, Smoke stated that XRP is being tested by the world's largest financial institutions and stressed that it's